Welcome into Extra Time. We start off with a theme that seems to be occurring throughout this week, it being International Week. Some of our guests have been asked to speak their native language. Raf, you're up if you'd like a suggestion. I know that you like your steak very well done as well, so you can ask to send it back to the kitchen until it is at your desired cook.
Sorry, you want me to send back a steak that's already well done?
Yeah, in German.
I would never ask for a steak to be well done, okay, in any language. But if I wanted to be slightly more done, I'd say, können Sie es bitte noch mal kurz 1 Minute auf den Grill legen? Vielen Dank.
Wow.
I've been in most of the week, right?
Yes.
Where did you pull this? We've been asking everybody to talk in the...
Well, Gab said it a couple of days ago.
Said what?
Oh, so that's everybody there.
I don't know, Stevie. It's
Gab
International Week. I'm trying, man.
I've been in all week.
You haven't been in all week.
I'm sure.
How? I've
But
done...
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday don't count.
I don't know. I've done 9 days in a row.
He's getting all upset. Look at
I'm tired.
Look at his face.
Tired of this.
He's actually got. He's
I'm
actually not
tired.
happy.
Hold this into my violin, will you?
No, he's actually not happy. As if you've been trying so hard to do something.
Next question for Stevie. It's 0-0 with 10 minutes to go in the Champions League final. You can bring on Messi or Ronaldo to win the game. Who would you turn to?
Messi.
Why?
I would turn to Messi because, you know, Ronaldo really is the guy you want in the box on the end of something, right?
Yep.
That would constitute winning the game.
Hold on a sec, that may...
Say it in German. No, don't.
No. Whereas Messi can actually conjure something up from the middle of the park for somebody else in the box.
Yeah.
But he could also, at times, be in the box himself. So I think Messi can get you a goal in more ways than maybe what Ronaldo could.
Why is Love so hell-bent on starting Neuer over Ter Stegen, Raf?
I don't know if he's hell-bent. I think he's actually paving the way for perhaps making a change, but he doesn't want to make that change now. And I think I can understand it because he's just axed the 2 World Cup winners at centre-back. Some people welcome it, some people thought it was premature. I think now putting a new goalkeeper in as well, in his mind, would have made for too much change. And Neuer, even if he's not quite the Neuer of 2013 or 14, is still a pretty good keeper. So I think he's making that change maybe a little bit closer to Euro 2020.
Tweeted you this earlier, but having a debate with my co-worker, was the Neuer player on Higuain back in the World Cup in 2014? Going back a bit, 5 years, should be a foul. Should the penalty kick have been given? What is the rule when a keeper wins the ball but clears out the opponent in a dangerous fashion? We just watched it, Stevie. What do you think? We went back?
No penalty.
No?
Higuain doesn't even go for the ball. Neuer's got his eyes on the ball. Neuer goes for the ball. He has to get off the ground because it's that high.
Right.
I don't see it's a foul or penalty at all.
Raf, I wonder what you make of this.
It's a really difficult one because Neuer wins the ball very cleanly. And as Stevie said, Higuain doesn't make an attempt to win the ball. However, he is inherently endangering the safety of Higuain because he wipes him out completely and it can easily be construed as a reckless challenge. So I think he got very lucky there that the referee, I think it was Rizzoli on the night in Rio, saw only the clean challenge and didn't actually see Neuer completely clearing out Higuain, which if it had been a player, an outfield player, people would have said he's out of control. That is very dangerous play, that could be a penalty.
See, this is where the people that write the laws, most of them, some of them write the laws of the game, have little or no understanding of the actions a player has to take. I've said it 100 times, the most innocuous of challenges. If you, Dan Thomas, are running past me in the wing and I just try and poke the ball away without any force and I mistime it and your ankle goes to the ground, I can snap your ligaments without any forceful challenge whatsoever. All it takes is the studs to catch you. And when you're running at great pace, as Neuer was, or any player, and you have to make a challenge, that is the whole emphasis of the game and winning the ball back. You cannot approach a challenge and have it in your mind that you're not going to be physical or indeed reckless. If you want to call it reckless, I would call it ambitious. And it's a...
I mean, when the rules were written, right, it was a contact sport for a challenge that you just saw there. That's why that's deemed not a foul, because what is Neuer supposed to do? Or as Raf said, if a centre-back, the ball bounces in the air, has his eyes on the ball and he just goes straight and heads it, and somebody wants to run across here and end up getting clattered, that's not the centre-back's fault, and it's certainly not Neuer's fault. So the rules of the game were written that contact is allowed for those particular reasons.
No, there are you know, two-footed over-the-top challenges. I understand, but if we're saying, take Neuer out of the equation, if we're saying a midfielder runs across and cleans the ball out and then takes the player, if we're saying, and the lawmakers are trying to say that's endangering an opponent, and I'll say every tackle can endanger an opponent, so we might as well say you're not allowed to tackle anymore. You can't do it, because the point being is almost everything can become dangerous of a slight missed time. And let's be honest, most tackles are, a lot of tackles are missed time.
Final question, someone tell Craig to coach the Scotland national team, please, for Scotland.
I've got a coaching job at the moment. It's on the golf course.
Oh yeah? You're coaching Stevie.
It's well down the line.
That's it then, ESPN FC. We are back tomorrow, continuing to look ahead to return of domestic action.
Are you going to be in a
By the way,
are you going to be in a better mood, or are you going to take
Well, you're off, you wouldn't know.
Hey,
3 days.
Look, he's done it again. Look, he's on the hump.
I've just done 9 days in a row.
Hey, you tried being sat here with these two grumpy every day.
I've just done 9 days in a row.
Every day. Why are we doing this? What are we doing this for? Why are we talking about this?
Exactly.
Children.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him.
Think outside the box.